Time to get to work with this new Gunwerks Nexus that we're gonna put a scope on today. Sure is a beauty. Got all of our tools, the full wheeling engineering set. Got our Embrace scope rings, Leupold Mark 5 3-18. Obviously haven't done any shooting yet, but what a beauty. One thing that did trip me up a little bit, the safety was hard to work at first. So if you're in the gun store figuring it out, even the manual, or I've seen it on YouTube, where this is going to be a little tough, but floats in there quite nicely. Show you the magazine later. Went with the Nexus because I've always wanted a Gunwerks rifle since training class. But I wanted to have the ability to switch between my typical whitetail antelope stuff, which is, this one's chambered in the 6.5 PRC, and what I hope to do here in a couple years, go to Africa, maybe get them to let me take something that Aaron himself got to take, one of those 375s, or we go up to 7 PRC or 300 PRC for elk. Yeah, it would be some more cost than this thing with no, but I was really happy with the way it looks so far. The way it feels. I'll let you know how the shooting goes, and you guys can all wreck me for how much I spent on it. Yes, it was a fortune, but this will be the one to rule them all, I hope. Once we get it, we're good. This is the Wheeler advanced scope mounting kit and level system, which served me pretty well. I really like this vise though, what I've got coming out of it, this Real Avid one. So far so good. Keep checking back in. Just to point out, on this Gunwerks Nexus, we're mounting the Mark 5 3-18. Gunwerks did recommend these Embrace amounts from American Rifle Company, which seem to be pretty high quality. One note, and I'm gonna lock it in there. It goes well, but do note rings, and we have still plenty of space with this 3-18. Almost would like to get it a little bit lower if I could, but don't be afraid to go low rings, and you might be able to get away with something a little bit smaller if you're willing to take the chance. Did pick it up from Eurooptic, and I did not get the ballistic package or any of that, so I ended up ordering gun, scope, and all that separately. As much as I wanted Gunwerks to take care of it, I also wanted a little different reticle, and haven't shot it yet, but very excited. So far, some initial impressions was, yes, obviously very expensive. You can get on me about that all you want later. Is it worth it? We'll have to see. Have had great experiences with Gunwerks stuff in the past, and their training was phenomenal. So I do trust their name. Couple things. First time, if you do end up buying one of these, don't be scared that this is broke. When I was picking it up, we were like, what is going on? This safety here is just very tough, and it's because of what they did with the safety, where it fully disengages the trigger So my understanding is it's a pretty good setup. Once you are in fire, it's a very tight bolt lock up. Don't be alarmed when you're in the second position there. It feels a little more floppy. Very safe, you still get a little bit of movement there. But anyways, that's the only thing I'd say about that. I actually do like the leather. For the price point, I'm gonna pick on them a little bit. It's beautiful, beautiful finish. Everything about it I love, but you can see where when they talk about carbon fiber being tough to work with, they're not lying. So there are a few spots on here where it's not just perfect. I'll let them get a pass though, because it's so beautiful anyways. I'm gonna have it out and it's gonna be a working gun. Other than that, I just want to give you guys some live shots, some real shots here of just one of these in the wild. Order backups are pretty good on them, well over 6 months now. I ordered this one back in November or early December of 2022 and just picked it up a week or so ago, just for a few more looks. This is not a professional video or supposed to be a commercial, just some quick honest feedback before I've even shot it, so I apologize for that, but no info on that yet. Magazine is down here. Try to focus the camera there. Comes out pretty nice. Feels really nice. I did cycle some rounds through it just to make sure it would clear my scope setup. One quick thing to note, I hope this helps you. Gunwerks advertises this gun, obviously, with the 5-25, their reticle and all that, and they're running, well, shoot, actually I don't know if it's Gunwerks rings or these American Embrace rings, but they're running mediums. I reached out to Gunwerks. They said, hey, we think lows will work fine. I think the leather, I think I'm gonna like it. I did have to push it down slightly here. You wouldn't, again, I'm not trying to give Gunwerks a hard time, but you could hear this pop slightly earlier. I think it's all nice and done with the adhesive now. Don't let that deter you though, just minor experience thing there. Do you like these cutie mount points? They did ship it, which I didn't know this, but they shipped it with a pretty nice Pelican style case. Fits it well. Came with a sling. Hoping to get one of their Gunwerks bipods for the end of it. Yeah, see what happens. But since I looked for videos and whatnot on a Nexus, because I mean, when you start spending this kind of money, you really want to know what you're getting. Just wanted to see if this would help any of you all. Again, 20-inch barrel, 6.5 PRC. Look forward to trying out some of the 7 PRC, maybe 300 PRC as hunting needs it. But for my first targets, which are going to be, or for my first hopeful harvest, they're going to be antelope with this and then whitetails. I think that this will get the job done plenty. If you're looking for a bipod, these Leo photos are pretty nice. Maybe I'll try to put a link in the description if you're interested. They hold up pretty well. I've used them on some other things, but I'm excited this year. This is the first time I've got the full-length Arca rail, and there is a Picatinny up here. But this full-length Arca rail, or whatever they call this, half-length Arca rail, whatever it is, will suffice, and it mounts directly in, so I actually can save some more weight off of the hog saddle I was running. Yeah. Let me know if you get any questions in the comments. I'll try to answer. Hopefully I'll have some more information, some more shooting done. I am going to probably switch this out. Try to run a can on it or something like that. But overall, sorry for the O's and ums, but exciting stuff. Make sure you buy the right Embrace rings if you're going to get them. Do have a, what we need is some more 35mm scope levels, because first one I put on, unfortunately, they forgot to put the green dye in the vortex bubble level. I guess you'll have that. There aren't a whole lot of options out there, and I didn't want to spend a couple $100 on one.